That's not coffee in my cup. That is the sweet, sweet nectar of the playoff gods because the Rams overcame the Detroit Lions at home in SoFi in what was an incredibly raucous crowd. We're going to talk a little bit about my SoFi experience yesterday here on the Tuna and the Sheriff podcast, the morning show where we talk all things Rams. I am one half of said show, Tuna, the other half, Sheriff. Come on in here and give me your first reaction to the Rams making the playoffs, the first team to clinch playoffs. What's your reaction, sir?
Just feeling friggin' good, dude. My first reaction is hell yeah. Second reaction is oh hell yeah. That's kind of just, it keeps on coming in waves, of like, oh, we're not done after week 18. Hell yeah. So that's what I'm feeling.
Oh, I almost forgot too. So
no,
you know who had big games yesterday? Like let's start here. Let's list them off.
Okay.
Matthew Stafford had a nice game. Puka.
This guy Puka Nacua, you may have heard of him.
There's some running backs.
That's my Puka.
Oh, okay. Puka Power. Well, who else? Some running backs had multiple touchdowns. Colby Parkinson had 2 touchdowns. You know who else though secretly, quietly had 2 touchdowns that no one's talking about from yesterday's game?
Tell me.
I'm gonna show you. Give me. I gotta change. Give me 5 seconds. I got you. This is a surprise for you.
Taking you away. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
This is
my
now
Superman. Hold on. Hold please. The payoff is gonna be so good.
It friggin' better be, I swear. Oh hell yeah, dude. That's so cool.
Our boy,
dude.
The GOAT himself, Rampage.
How do I get one of those, man?
This was gifted to me from Rampage's family as a Christmas gift. Yeah.
Mama Rampage.
Incredible. Mama and Papa Rampage.
That's awesome.
This is currently sold on the youth hats. So we're pushing that, hey, we need this in adult merch, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Rampage had 2 touchdowns during the mascots versus kids game where he absolutely obliterated a kid at the goal line with a stiff arm out of hell. So, yes, Rams were firing in all cylinders, even in halftime.
In all capacities, man. In all capacities, man. Absolutely love to see it, man.
I told you to pay off to be good.
Legitimately, I really want one of those. I'm not even kidding. That's a really.
I can make it happen.
Yeah, I
can make it happen for you.
Whatever you need from me, man, for sure. Obviously, though, Rams getting to 11-3, clinching a playoff spot, guaranteed to be playing at least one more after that at Arizona game at SoFi Stadium, Week 18. We got a couple of primetime slots before that, and now we're just trying to make sure that we can maybe get a week off. That would be super beneficial with guys like Quentin Lake, obviously looking to work with his way back. Now we have a little bit of an up in the air situation at wide receiver, so as much time as we can give that hammy, obviously more beneficial there. So I would anticipate, by the way, I don't want to get too ahead of myself here with the Thursday game. But I would assume that Adams sits this one out, and then we'll see from there. I would just guess that that's going to be the plan.
Yeah, unless he's just got bionic tendons. He pulled up on that route. That's immediate hammy. Sat down for a little bit. Walked off on his own though. I don't know if that got reported out, but he walked off on his own. Walked into the locker room on his own. So really good sign that it's not torn. That it's not blown out of the water, but I would expect that he misses. Not the end of the world. The Rams have missed a wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 1.5 before, and the other receiver went off for 3 touchdowns that game. So Matthew Stafford is able. It doesn't matter who's missing. Matthew Stafford's going to figure it out. Not worried about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a really good point actually on that one. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Is like Devontae, he does that, and then a little bit later in the game, Puka, kind of falls down and is getting some attention. And I was climbing on top of a bridge, and then somebody was like, "Hey, it's just cramps. It's just cramps." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
It did no. It's not. not just you, dude. The wind got sucked out of the stadium. Like I was a little worried it was going to help the Lions come back because when Adams goes down, at that point, the Rams could do no wrong. The momentum had completely switched. The noise at the start of the game had quieted down because the Lions really had, they showed up. Like the Lions were pounding the hell out of the defense in the air. The offense was a little okay up until like that last drive right before halftime where they're able to sneak a field goal, get an extra possession. The crowd was kind of timid. It was like, oh shit, we got punched in the mouth. And then second half started. You finally get a sack. It was that Kobe Turner sack, and that was the loudest I've heard since like the Seattle game.
Nice.
And then for like a whole quarter, it was like that, and then the air got sucked out of the building when Adams went down, and then Puka went down, and we're just like all ready to commit seppuku. But we're good. It was just cramps.
Yeah, I was. They had to yell up to me. Oh, no, it's just cramps. It's like, oh, okay, I'm coming down. So
do a flip.
So yeah, obviously we're kind of eyeing that situation, but I mean, you brought it up here that like the Rams have obviously, I mean, we've been down, Puka before. Brett says, you know what, let's just go 4 tight ends, maybe 5. Screw it, 6 tight ends, no quarterback out there.
I don't need it. What the fuck we talking about, bro? We'll come out with 4 running backs. Yeah. Put a tight end at left guard. Fuck it,
come out 24.
Bro, all you need on the field is Colby Parkinson. And speaking of tight, that's a great transition, Brett. Thank you. Because I want to ask you this, Sheriff. This is how I feel. Is this man the best tight end on the roster right now? I don't know. I'm not talking about future. I'm not talking about anything highest paid right now. Is Colby Parkinson the best playing tight end on the roster right now?
I don't think you're lying, man. I think that he is. I think that when you look at, obviously, we're down Tyler Higbee right now on IR. I think that the brain of Tyler Higbee just understands this offense so well that you're going to get efficiency out of him. But as far as like just pure talent and pure just getting it done, Colby Parkinson, top of that list for sure, man. Davis Allen is for sure up there. And then I'm excited too for when Matthew and Terrence finally get on the same page because it still looks like they're still working on that. That overthrow. It's kind of what I'm referring to, but Colby Parkinson, man, absolute monster, absolute badass, man. And I don't care what anybody says. That was a touchdown. I'm so shocked that the reaction is what it is right now. I'll be completely real. Because and also worst case scenario, he's at the one we just score on the next play. Let's not pretend like that was an important play on the game. I'm so over that already, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, either way they want to cut it. It's the I won't get into how I won't get into the state of media literacy for people. It's the state of omission is the same as lying, showing a screen grab from the start of the reception and just leaving out the last part of it where hey, he didn't complete the catch until they were both in the end zone. His hands and one of the defender's hands was under the football. It was a catch in the end zone. But yeah, just showing a screen grab of the start and being like, look at this is something even ESPN analysts are falling for these days.
It's crazy, man. Like how many people I've seen be like, I can't believe they goal this. It's like, first of all, it would have been 1st and goal at the 1, and we kind of killed there. I don't know if you've heard, but we probably would just play, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, you know what, man? Kyron will get his 3rd touchdown from the goal line at that. Like, what do we? Shut up. Rams fans, don't listen to that. Also, where was I going with this? I forgot the other thing I was going to say.
Sorry, Brett's in the comments too.
I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, that was a catch. That was phenomenal. The Terrence Ferguson thing, I didn't watch it back on the broadcast. Watching it live, though, I feel like he stopped running like a rookie move. Like maybe he wasn't anticipating to get the ball. But you got to learn as a rookie, like, hey, Matthew Stafford, you're always live.
Yeah, and
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter if he's looking. Ball might be coming.
Always be ready, man. I think it was a little bit of that, but they overcame. They overcame a lot of stuff by way of Matthew Stafford in the offense. I'm done playing the both sides thing where I'm like, if they do this, they'll lose. If they do this, this team has shown me enough where, like, even if the offense sucks one week, the defense will win the game. If the defense sucks one week, the offense will win the game. That's what the best teams historically have always done. Just find a way to win in different ways. and this team does it. I'm done being a non-homer. Like, this is a Super Bowl team.
Yep, absolutely agree, man. And like, not to take anything away from Detroit, but it just kind of felt like even when they were doing well and they were leading the game, it was like, okay, well, we'll get it back, we're all right, like. And it's that little stuff too. It's like that interception by Hutch at the beginning. It's like, okay, come on, man. What hustle by Colby again, though, dude? I mean, yeah, another point in
Park a tackle.
Like, literally this week, I was talking about it on for Pants Picks that I've gotten the last 4 weeks correct, and I'm like coming back on everybody, and that's awesome, right? And then I shared the footage of DK chasing down Buda Baker. Now I've got a new clip to share when I'm trying to show that I'm chasing people down. I was like, hell yeah, dude! Thank you, Colby.
Joe Stradamus. Is that our new name?
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
If you're holding out lotto numbers, a lot of us are very angry with you.
I can't tell everybody. I don't want the payout to be $1,000. Then what the hell's the point?
You want one of these? Yeah, you want one of these? You better share. But yeah, it just never feels. Despite that first, the way I looked at it, I wasn't coping, but it was like, okay, they score a touchdown off after that interception. It was like, they missed a field goal on their opening drive. Let's just pretend they scored on their first drive. The Rams have done that before. Teams play their best 15 at the start. It is what it is. You never, ever feel like you're out of a game when Matthew Stafford is your quarterback. And it showed that today, where they just decided, hey, let's just sling the rock around. We'll get the run game when the run game is needed, and it was needed in the second half to keep a balanced attack. Despite not having any turnovers, despite only getting that one sack, but it was a critical sack. It was finally a breakthrough point where Kobe Turner talked about it after the game, and I mentioned to you off camera, where I don't know if it's just them celebrating, but them playing the run and pass and not dictating one to the other in the first half. They were getting eaten alive. Like, they were holding up on the pass rush a little bit, getting caught up on blocks. Shula gave them the green light at halftime. He said, fuck it. Clearly, we're able to stop the run. They can't run the ball on us. We're doing really well. If it looks like pass, smells like pass, go after it.
Yeah.
And then you saw what happened in that third quarter. They didn't get shit. They didn't do anything in the third quarter. And the Rams roared back like 20 unanswered points, being down 10. That's what Super Championship contender teams do. The only other team I see do that regularly is Buffalo. Despite their flaws, look what they just did. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. And yeah, that's kind of the perfect example too from just yesterday's games. Is like, it is Buffalo that is able to do that. And they literally did. They were down 24-0, and still pulled that off. Division games are crazy, dude. Division games are nuts, man. I like Carolina had the perfect chance to be in the 4 seed right now and then blew it against a terrible team. But it's like, hey, that's division games though, man. That's showbiz, baby. You know what I mean? So Brett brought up an interesting comment here. I don't necessarily agree that we'll get 2,000-yard rushers because Blake Corum is at 621 right now. He would need to have, obviously it's very realistic, but those splits, man. And I think that we could be in position for Kyron to be getting some yards here the next few weeks.
Is Brett in my room? He has all my slides pulled up. I don't know.
You might be. Are you actually, Brett? And this is like the craziest twist of all time.
Yeah, I'm viewing my own stream.
I've been waiting for this. It took till episode 75.
Oh my god, what a reveal. What a reveal. Yeah. I would argue it's Gibbs and Montgomery because I do love how they run the ball when their O-line is working. But right now, this is the best 1-2 punch. I don't know a better duo right now.
These two are unbelievable right now, dude. And yeah, it's like nothing crazy. 71 and 78 yesterday from out of these guys. But like the pure efficiency out of it is perfect.
Yeah. It's a lot of that came in the second half. Like most of Corum's like really good runs was like, okay, offense is getting hot. Boom, break outside for an 8-yard gain. Or they're lining up in 13 personnel to open up that second half. And every play that just looks messy, like I'd look up and they got 6 yards on a first down run.
Yeah.
And it's just because Corum or Williams put his head down, ran through a safety, ran through a linebacker to pick up 2 more yards. I know a lot of people have feelings towards Kyron Williams from the past few years and fumbles, but think about how rare it is and how upset we get when we do have a negative 1 yard rush.
Yeah.
The Rams rarely have negative plays unless it's a sack. And it's because they're just efficient. The O-line's good and Kyron Williams is really good. And now Corum is really good. So it's
really
fun.
Good. You're really
It's
good.
Fucking, this is fucking fun, bro. Like,
this has certainly been a blast, man. And then we almost also, it's a little quick sidebar here, is like we almost had Grandpa Rivers out here beat Seattle. It was like that would be the coolest thing of all time, dude. But yeah, we were right freaking there, dude. That was cool. That was a great game, honestly. Hell of a time.
It was almost the perfect trifecta from what we wanted. We wanted New England, or at least I wanted Drake May to look human.
Yeah.
And he did through the air. He looked human, didn't do anything to help win that game. And then Seattle almost lost. But that was the only thing. They had Rivers got him a field goal with 40 seconds left. I don't know what more you want from a 45-year-old grandpa. Like, I don't know what else you want.
You got to be. He put him in position, man. And that actually, that was I only missed one game in my picks this week, and that was freaking Carolina. that's so annoying, dude. I would have been perfectly fine with missing the Colts game, though. That'd have been okay with me. But holy moly,
funny.
Man.
I saw a Panthers fan say that reacting to the Rams being, playoff clinching and number 1 in the NFC, like, how do we beat this team and then lose to the fucking Saints 2 weeks later?
That's showbiz, baby, man. That's
showbiz.
I gotta stop saying that. That's gonna become such a trend for me, and I gotta show it. But yeah, it's just one of those where the parody of the NFL, man. It's like anything can happen, man. It's week in, week out, man. That's they're all good teams, man. Every single person is good. You don't get to the NFL by on accident or something like that. It's like we talk about like college and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, how many NFL players are on each college team? Has the most ever been like 10? And yeah, it's all of them now. They're all NFL levels. So yeah, it can happen, man. And especially division games, like I said, it can be just one of those where lightning strikes in the right spot, man, or that team. I honestly think that Carolina came in a little bit like knowing that they could win and take the lead in the division. I don't know if they were ready for all that prash, man. I think that kind of was like, are we actually good? I don't know. I don't want to be good. I don't really want to be good. I don't. I'm scared. And that's kind of what I saw from Carolina. That's my professional analysis.
Your professional opinion? Is that your professional opinion?
Yeah. I'm gonna clip that.
I need your professional opinion on this secondary. I know we talked about the pass rush because that's a real that is a real thing. It's not Cope from Kobe Turner and the defense talking about a first and second half opinion. And what I'm talking about is Kobe Turner's post game where he's talking about like, hey, they got the green light in the second half to say we'll figure out the run if they get some. Go after the pass, and it was markedly different. The reason for that, for anyone who's like not played football or not familiar with that kind of stuff, that aspect of the game, when their responsibilities up front are run and pass, you kind of hold up a little bit more. Like you ever hear of like the one critique against Aaron Donald was that he was so hungry for the pass, like he was not like the best run defender, which is a weird narrative. Like there's a thing about running past the play of going after the quarterback when he doesn't have the ball anymore, that kind of thing. They didn't want that to happen with someone like Gibbs, and so they were allowing themselves to kind of get blocked, holding up for the gaps, and Jared Goff had more time. And because of that, secondary looked really, 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 really bad. I think worse than they actually are. I'm starting to get to a point where there's times where they look like the least expensive costing defense in the league, specifically in the secondary. It does worry me because you need other things to go perfectly well, like the offense and the front to cover them, especially with Lake out. What are your thoughts on it? 'Cause I don't want to overreact, but that first half was really bad.
Yeah,
really bad.
To help you not overreact, I guess the only thing that I would say is that we were down Quentin Lake and Akello, and you have somebody pictured here and Josh Wallace getting ample playing time. And that's not a knock on Wallace at all, but I mean, let's call it what it is. Akello and Lake are more talented players. We're a better defense when those guys are on the field. So I think that's kind of where I see it. And the fact that also, let's call it what it is, man. Let's call a spade a spade. This is a damn good football team that we face that can attack you through the air. They are great at throwing the football. Their scheme and their players are extremely talented. And excuse me, and seeing something like a Monroe go for 164 and JMO go for 134, I mean, that was always possible. You know what I mean? So I think that ultimately the way that I kind of see it is we're down people and they are a damn good passing football team. I think that we'll see a little bit different on Thursday. I think that we'll see a little bit different the following Monday, which is a really nice little break, by the way. But I think that that is what you get, man, when you're injured a little bit in the secondary, especially what I would consider our best secondary player in Quentin Lake. And then they've got those guys able to attack in a lot of those plays too. Like we had talked about that before we started. we like start talking ball before we need to talk ball. Yeah. But it's like there was a lot of times where it felt like a deep safety was necessary and probably warranted in the play call, and it wasn't there. 2 touchdowns given up when it felt like 2 safeties came up to cover a shorter route when somebody should have stayed back playing that deep center. But that's kind of where I chalk it up to. And again, one of the most important stat in the scoreboard.
It is. We always focus on the corners. Safeties don't get a lot of immediate reaction from fans because it does take a little bit of like know-how watching the secondary. And again, we're not before anyone yells at me, not sitting here just defending Forbes, because I was very loud yesterday that like, oh, they're getting eaten alive. It does not look good. Yeah. But at least one of those touchdowns, Cam Curl did come up when he should have probably sat back at the goal line to help out on that Jameson Williams. I think it was the 3rd touchdown that they had. He ran a skinny post. Kobe Durant dove, didn't have a chance because Williams is really fast. If you're asking anybody in the league to cover Jameson Williams, besides somebody who has that same speed, which I thought Emmanuel Forbes might, but they just had him running crossing routes. And that's just, I mean, there's a select few corners in the world in history that can cover a speedy guy running a crossing route. It's physically impossible just because the pure angle itself.
Especially if you have any outside leverage at all, trying to not get beat deep or trying to keep your eyes on the quarterback, and then he cuts across your face and just goes to the opposite side of the field. It's like you not only need to be way faster than him, but you also have to have a great angle, and you're not going to do it every time. You may get it every once in a while, but you're not going to do it every time. And then you also have to hope that your other guys are in position, and there was a few occasions in this game that they weren't. So, and you're right that I'm thinking of that first Amon-Ra touchdown, that 17-yard pass where they show it from behind the quarterback, and you see, I think it was Tank and Cam both step up to take the under route, and then you had Amon-Ra behind him. It's like, and that happened a few times. So it's, you know what, and it's that's not me saying that like we suck, we're done. It's like they knew what how to attack us, and they did it well, just not well enough to win. So I'll take it.
I had cut out there for a second, so I'm glad I didn't get dropped. I have good news though for you for when it comes to the secondary, since we're on it. I don't know what this hints at, but he did post this.
I know exactly what you're talking about, man. Let's see it
after the game.
Hashtag return of Q. Don't
get my hopes up. Don't get my hopes up.
Yeah, it feels real that he can come back though. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where we kind of knew that like, hey, he's gonna be we're gonna shelf him for a little bit, but playoff time we should be okay. So it's kind of feeling like that's in line. So hopefully after week 18, or hopefully actually, realistically speaking, I'm hoping that we hear the practice window gets opened up here really soon, and then that'll obviously be a guarantee that.
Yeah, we're coming up on, what is it, about a month now he's been out. Having him back,
Tuna's choppy.
We're back. I really do hope that he can come back very soon. Just not even for the quality of the defense, but I think I'm always about narratives. Like, this guy has like grown up the last few years, and it epitomizes what McVay wants a guy to be, a Ram, like what that means. Mm-hmm. And now he's a captain. Like, I really hope he can like get to enjoy whatever playoff run this is going to be.
Yeah, man, because you have situations like that Super Bowl year where, I mean, like Jordan Fuller got hurt the last week of the season and then didn't get to participate in any of the fun playoff stuff. It's like stuff like that, man. So it's like, yeah, hopefully we got everybody here, good for it. And yeah, that's actually one of my questions too. I'm actually I was surprised to see it that Akello was
Oh yeah.
active. It popped up as I was on my live stream, and I just kind of like on my live stream, I was like, "What? Akello's out? Like, what the heck, man?" So I wasn't ready for it, but I don't know what happened. I'm guessing it's one of those things where they decided it was a matchup favor.
Yeah. Was it Grossard or was it Nate Atkins? Somebody gave their thoughts on it like right before kickoff. It was exactly that. Exactly probably what you're thinking, Joe. Matchup wise, Akello's not super speedy. They have really fast guys. They're probably going to play other guys anyway. So rather than him come off the bench and them feel not as effective deep, let's just give him another week to rest since he's coming back from injury still. So I think it was just really that.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too where it feels like the Rams kind of plan that kind of thing of like, hey, we're gonna put you down for this week, but Seattle, you're a starter. You know, it's gonna be like one of those where, and he probably knows that. They probably know the plan of like, hey man, next week though, Thursday night, we need you. You're gonna be used quite a bit, but hey, just rest up, man. Just you'll be healthy for Thursday. Kind of maybe that's the mindset, maybe that's the thought process in it, but. Either way, it sucks that we get Lions and Seattle this close back to back, but I'll take that we get not only a mini bye after this, but like a mini bye plus after this because we play Thursday and then all the way we wait till Monday till our next game. So we had an extended break after Thursday, and that's kind of nice, man. I'm here for it.
Yeah, we can hint at what's coming up next. Seattle did not look phenomenal on offense. I know the Colts have stars on defense, but it was a very typical Sam Darnold game. They didn't look very impressive at all. They didn't have a run game. The Colts were pretty stout. They came out firing on the road with the grandpa at quarterback. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but if anyone is scared of Seattle, they're forgetting like how good this Rams team has looked. They can put up points on anybody. They found a way to win against Seattle the first time around. And they played very, very damn well. They played great defense against us. And they fought back despite throwing 4 interceptions. So there's like two sides of the same coin where they can do a lot of really good things and find ways to win, just like the Rams can. But then on the other side, I'm like, you couldn't just decimate Phillip Rivers. Like that's, I don't know. Like
that's the thing. Like when you're in a situation like that, where you have a quarterback who hasn't played since 2020. Chances are that he's doing things that are out of trend from what you've seen on tape. So it is kind of like that's why like backups will come in and look incredible because it's like, well, you don't know their tendencies. You've been studying that guy all week, and now this guy, instead of going here, he's going here with the ball, and it's like that other guy probably would have shot for that. It's like if Stafford goes out, he's not Garoppolo's not trying to make the same throws to Puka Nacua that we've seen some of those throws from Stafford. Yeah. I would hope he wouldn't, in fact, but so there's the thing there where it's like just different tendencies. But we also may be looking at a rain game on Thursday. Just a heads up.
Rams have done well in the rain on Thursday.
Cha-choo. And they're in their rivalries, by the way. So that's kind of interesting. We'll see. Rams are in blue. What do you want to give me your pants picks now? So we can.
I'm gonna say blue. They're probably going.
That's what I'm going with, dude. I'm going royal.
Yeah, they're probably going blueberries, just because. They're going all gray or all
whites or whatever. Yeah.
All dirty
all
binder
Oregon.
paper.
They're going all Oregon Ducks, so we're gonna go.
Yeah, leave that stuff for the state of Oregon. Like you're Washington. That's weird.
Washington.
Washed-uppington.
So stupid. I like it. Hell yeah, man. But hey, we're going to the playoffs.
Rams going to playoffs, and very similar to how McVay said, they're like, no one's talked about it. I'm not talking about it. Like, duh, this is a playoff team. That wasn't like a goal. It's just kind of an expectation by now with McVay teams.
Fair.
It's really about being legit Super Bowl contenders. Not to sound like uppity or like a privileged fan, but no, like this team. They expect Super Bowls,
playoffs. It's what like JB Long said to Devontae Adams in the Rams reveal, where he was like talking about it. It was like kind of feels like for this team the season starts at the NFC Championship, and Devontae was like, yeah, absolutely does. Like that's get there and then we play. Like so it's like I truly think that we haven't seen the best of the Rams yet. I don't. We can pick out something from every single game where it's like, well, that could have been better. That could have been better. You can pick out the Arizona game, but it's like, well, that's the Cardinals. So I don't, it doesn't count. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's one of those.
There's a chance that playoffs start and the Rams come out hanging 40 on everyone every single round into even the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, the NFC is the toughest battle outside of it being Buffalo because they could just score a shit ton.
That'd be so much fun.
I don't think it matters who. If the Rams make the Super Bowl, I don't think it matters. I think they hang 40 on anyone. I think they blow them out.
For points purposes, I really do like, and for Joe purposes as well. I really hope it's Denver. I feel like we could beat the crap out of them, dude. I really do.
How did they win that game? I watched nothing, but I was surprised at that final score.
Because the Packers freaking ran out of players, dude. They're all beat up. They all hurt. They're all hurt. Mike is out for the rest of the season. Watson, luckily, is okay, but for them. But yeah, dude, they got beat the hell up. They lost like 9 dudes yesterday.
I did see a TikTok right before I hopped on where a Packers fan was like, "Man, thank God we got Micah Parsons." It's like he's dead. He's dead now. Tucker Kraft is so good. He's also dead.
Also dead. He's died.
Yeah. Christian Watson's finally dead. He's dead. Yeah. All dead.
But what about dead? Also dead. It's also
just
we're locked in.
Yeah, injuries suck. Hopefully everyone gets better. But that was a funny video.
All right, man. As we fade off here, let's just talk about teams we think we can beat in the playoffs.
Seahawks,
Niners,
Lions,
Packers,
Bears.